Hey y'all, it's me Square. Don't like the video for you guys today. Yay! If you guys haven't watched the video before this one, you don't necessarily have to watch that one. Just if you want to see just cash stuffing, if you want to watch all my cash stuffing videos in order, you can. There's no real 1, 2, 3 about it. But yeah, I promise I'm gonna get more in depth in the next video. So I am going to get more in depth with you guys, as in depth as I can. Now I know you guys probably can't see my face very well, but you can see my area, okay? That's what you need to see where all the magic happens. So let's start with my cash envelope wallet. This is my old one, Magic Fly. It was $28 off of Amazon. The zipper was kind of acting up, so it's not zipping, as you can tell. See, it's still, and the zipper's up, so that didn't feel safe. So I got a new cash wallet. Everybody's been doing the A6 binder thing, and I'm now getting onto the fad and the craze. Diving in, I've got some old budget trackers in here that I don't use because I don't like the way those work. I like to just do my own budget, if you will. I have this little vacation envelope that's empty because I am not saving for vacation right now because COVID. We're not going anywhere. Who's saving for vacation? Not me. An old cash envelope, or an old withdrawal envelope from the bank. From the last time I went, probably from last month. Some old receipts, because this used to be a wallet at some point that I used every day to carry all my stuff. Then all my jumble of mess of things. Another old withdrawal slip. This is probably the most recent one, I should say. Then I got my old envelopes in here. All my old envelopes, gas, car, copay, personal, birthday, Christmas, and grocery. And this is my old budget breakdown. I was writing a bunch of different stuff there. I will say the one envelope I always regret using was personal. Personal to me was a catch-all envelope where it was, oh, it's personal. I can use it for my feminine things, or if I wanted something to eat one day, if I wanted to go to the store one day and shop and get a shirt or something, it was personal. But I dipped into personal and then I had bigger amounts for my budget when I first started as well. So personal was $20, and once I used personal, that was it. But I wasn't really, so what I'm saying is I wasn't really using personal for personal. It was supposed to be if I wanted to buy a shirt, or if I went to a concert and I wanted to, this is before COVID, by the way, if I went to a concert and I wanted to buy a CD, or I went out to eat and I wanted to pay for dinner, or, but that's not what I was using it for. It was an extension of grocery. I literally saw the $20 extra dollar sign and said I had $20 extra to spend on groceries. Woo, blew my budget every time. Some of you guys, it may work to have a personal envelope, cash envelope. It doesn't work for me. And I feel like eliminating that envelope out of my life has actually worked wonders. So I'm gonna sit back and let's dive on into this budget. Okay. So I showed you guys last time the breakdown, the stem and all that, the breakdown. We're not gonna deal with that anymore because we've already broke everything down. I will at some point do some screenshots of my Cube app so you guys can see what I do with that, but not today because I'm not, I'm working in that at the moment. So this is on the bottom of this one is my recent budget. I'm actually gonna be using these for more than just one day, because I literally put the first one up here. This is how I started out. Okay, I started out with writing my budget down, and then I tried to do a budget tracker down here. So how much I spent, and then the amount plus and minus, and then gas plus and minus. I don't really like doing plus and minus. I just like saying to myself, okay, you've got this much left, or this much left, or this much left. I feel like the whole plus and minus thing is just for me is a little bit more daunting. If I'm like, and two, I'm cleaning it out every week and putting it in rollover. And so really truly plus and minus and all that jazz isn't really beneficial because it's not building upon each week. Some people, their cash flow envelopes build upon each week. Mine do not. Mine get fresh each week. And so I put that in rollover. So it's really just about don't spend it all to be able to put it in rollover. This is my new one. And I updated it. You can see the first one was $50. This $50 that, but I updated it. So it's $60 for grocery, $30 for gas, $10 for pair, $10 for gifts, $15 car, $15 copay, $5 for PB, which was originally Twitch, and $5 for PB again, which was AliExpress. Those aren't getting paid at the moment because I gave myself a little bit of a spending spree with the stem and stuff, and so I've gotten my fill of that for a minute, and so I'm not going to be putting anything in this check. The next check I might restart saving for that. We will see. Let's dive on in. First, we're going to clean out all of my cash envelopes. And I have the new cash here. And I will set that up in a second. Let's go ahead and clean. There's some of these are going to stay in here because they stay in here. So we got 15 grocery. I'm going to put that to the side. Gas has 10. And when I clean it out, I take everything out. So receipts, coins, 10 gas. And this is like not, yes, I am trying to save in these, envelopes, but I'm not trying to like not use them at all. I am trying to just be mindful and conscious. I did not use grocery a lot because obviously stem, and then I got, food that I wanted to eat because I kind of messed up my casserole dish. So I'm like, I'll work on that, fixing that one tomorrow, but that's why grocery still has some money left. Gifts, that's going to stay. Gifts is going to stay. Car and copay are going to stay because those are building upon accounts. ROPB is going to stay. And I'm actually very excited to hit the 100 mark with that. And I'm going to be so excited. I'll show you what I'll do with that in a minute. And then that is an extra 10 because I took a return back and that happened to give me cash. So I could go ahead and put that there. So that's where all my coins and change and like extra money will go. Like if I get money from a scratch off or something, I'll stick it in here and wait to stuff it with you guys so you guys can see me stuff everything. And so it's 5, 10, 15, so it's 20, 25, 30, $35 saved. Yay! So I'm gonna go ahead and lay the money out and show you guys what I'm gonna do. And also I did have them give me crispy bills because I am gonna transfer some of these bills out and make them crispy. My ID, you guys don't need to see that. This is my little withdrawal slip. And these are crispy bills. Oh, they're not all crispy. Some of them are still very, they're not as crisp. Darn. Okay, let's count and make sure that it is 150, 20, 40, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 30, 40, and 50. So it is 150. I'm gonna go ahead and lay these out. And then we will commence with the stuffing. All right. So, grocery is going to get, sorry guys, a little bit of a malfunction. Grocery is going to get 60. 20. Y'all see them? Can y'all see? Hold on, let me back out a little bit. Y'all can't see the money part. There y'all go, okay. We're learning. This is my second video doing this. We're learning. I used to have a cash container, like a cash tray, but that's just doing too much. So I didn't really care for it. And if I find a smaller one, that'll be great. But right now, this is what we'll work with. All right, so groceries going to get 60, 20, 40, 50, 60. And I like to kind of do this in breakdowns of 30. That way I can just, it helps me now better say, okay, 30 is being spent. Like I try to spend only 30 every time I go. So like I'll say, okay, this next time I go, I'll say I'll have $30 to spend. The other 30 is for the next time. And it kind of keeps me more, you know, on track than saying I got 320, then I gotta break a 20 and another 20. And that just makes me feel really, I don't know, you feel it more when you have to hand over more money than you would like to. So alrighty. And should I put the 10 on the top and not the 20? I want to put the 10 on the top on this one and not the 20. Just so in case someone digs in here, they only see a 10 and they won't be like, oh, you got this money. Maybe I should keep the other 10. Yeah, I'm just trying to like find better ways. I mean, I've been keeping up with this, so that's really good. But there's that. Oops. All right, gas is going to actually get okay. So I got a gas card for my birthday, and I spent like not even half. So I have other half of it left. So I am going to take this 20. I'm gonna take the 20, and I'm only gonna give it 10 for gas because I still have the other half of that gas card left. And so if well, hold on, give me a second, because I'm almost running. If I put the gas card in there tomorrow, I should get a full tank. That full tank to last me at least a week. Yeah, because I'm trying not to really feel. So I'm gonna take the 20. I'm gonna keep the 20. I'm just gonna give it a 10. For gas, is only gonna get 10, just because I still have that gas card left, and so that'll be that. And I really only use that for gas. Like I literally only go in there and use this on gas. I don't really use it on anything like scratch offs or anything like that. Pear is not getting. Oh yes, it is. Pear is getting funded this time. Starting back up funding Pear. Back at the 10 for me. It's a 10 for me. AliExpress is not being funded this week. Twitch is not being funded. Gifts is getting a 10. Gifts is getting a lovely 10. So that's going to be 30 for gifts. That is crazy how it is adding up. It's adding up so well. Car is getting a crispy 15. Loving the 15 from Car. Loving that 15 from my car. So it's gonna have a nice 30, because who doesn't love to see a nice 30 in your car payments or anything having to do with the car. Med's gonna get another crispy 15. And then I have 2 5s left from Ally and Twitch. And that's gonna go into my rollover as well. So another $30 is going into rollover. So then 15. 15, 30, 45. So 45 in med. I actually do need to get medicine tomorrow, so that's actually going to not be 45. It's going to actually be less than 45 because I need to get meds. And so there is that. Meds are my jam. Going to do that tomorrow. Medicine. And now my coup de grace ROPB. So excited to just go and do and be with that. All of my ROPB money. It's such a beautiful thing to look at. This is all ROPB money. Let's count it. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. 65? 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Hold on one more time. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 65. Okay. Yeah, 65. So we are at the 100 mark on our OPB. So excited. I'm going to clear this out. So happy. I need to get a 100K slip in here so I know that I'm at 100 with that. Let's count what I have so far, and then we will add in everything else. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 80, 81. $81. Oh my gosh, and then plus the 65, 81. So if I take 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 75, 80, 80, 90, 100, $46. $146 is what we've saved for him to go into his ROPB med bills. I am so excited. Yay. I am so happy. Y'all don't even know. That is like the biggest I've ever, wow, guys. This is just, let me put all this back together and then we'll count it again. Just to be sure, because you know me, you know, things get a little hey around me. All right. Let's just see the progress we have made. And look at this little, it's like a little fat stack. It's a little fat stack. Look at that fat stack. Look at that. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 1, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. $146 saved for his med bills. I'm going to put that into his account very soon. I'm going to put it over here into my other cash wallet for now, so that I don't have it just sitting in here roaming around. But I am so glad to have saved this money for him. It is like, this is like really fun to do. I love saving, and it wasn't hard. It was okay. It was hard. It was very hard to not dip into that fund. I think I was talking about this earlier on my podcast. I used $1 to give a tip to one of the waitresses or the people packing our food at a restaurant we went to, because didn't have enough ones to give a tip, so I had to pull from there. And I think I gave $1 once because I wanted a snack, and it was $1, and I used that. But other than that, I haven't dipped in. And then I put back what I took out from like other sources and stuff. So I am so excited to say this is what I've saved. So happy. This is like, look at this. Look, I hate to say this. I hate to be this way. I'm not showy and flashy with money like this. I'm never this way. But this is what saving looks like. This is what saving looks like. If you really think you can't do it and it's hard, I was trying to do the 52-week challenge. I literally couldn't do it. I literally was like dipping in every other week for $5 for gas. It was driving me nuts. So I dropped the 52-week challenge and I started cash flow stuffing. Did I ever think I would have $146 in my hand like this, cold hard cash? Never. Never. I really didn't think I would have this on me. And it just goes to show willpower, strength, and determination. Now, yes, you did see me say certain things weren't getting funded, and I did end up taking something from something else to put towards it, but it's because of different things. I didn't want to have all the funds in one section. So like gas, definitely that card will get me through next week, and then it will be time again the week after next to do another stuffing video. So I'll go and get paid then, and then I'll have another fresh 30 for gas. So it's not like, oh, you're setting yourself up to not have enough for gas, not to use your card. No. I am pulling from resources that are over saturated because of circumstances. And I think I got 16 for my birthday in cash, and I put that in here too. No, it was 15. I put that in here as well. Because I was like, well, I already had, that's around the time like the stimulus that came and all these other things. And I'm like, okay, so I really, was able to allocate funds for his bills thanks to that. Had I not have had that, I probably wouldn't have. This probably would be what I would be really saving. Would be this. This would be the face you would see. 146 is a lot, but that's what I would have ended up saving just alone. Because I was able to put 300 away, I have been able to save him so much money for his bills. And it's not like, the big medical bills. But it's like if he needs medication, or if he needs, something happens where he gets something on his top, he needs new clothes for his body because he bites a lot, or socks, or a stroller, any little thing like that. Snacks, those things are considered bills for him. And I guess I should start using that as that. But if I do that, that money's gonna go away. So I try to really save it for like big stuff, like his medicines and things. Snacks when I'm at the grocery store, I can just put those with my grocery bill. It's not really good. Snacks for like $2 or $3 is not really gonna chuck me. Or just use my card separately from that. It's not really an issue. But I'm so excited. All right, let's put it away because I'm going to keep dancing with it all night and I can't do that. So I'm going to stick it here and one of my other envelopes that are just sitting just because I don't want to have all that on me. That's not good. You lose it or someone tries to, they're going to have a nice little payday. And as much as, that'd probably be great for them, it wouldn't be so great for me. I'd be a little sad because I budgeted and I really don't want to, have that. But yeah, this is a nice stack of moolah. I only need 900 more of these. No, I only need 9 more 100 stacks to have 1,000 again. No, I'm kidding. But I'm not kidding. But I'm kidding is saying that's what I'm pushing towards. No. But I am pushing to keep saving. It is really good to have ROPB, rollover, Hoogie Bales. So yeah, let's just, one more time, just look at the savings. So if you guys think you can't do this, it's hard, and I'm going to give up. I gave up twice before this. And I started it the first time on New Year's. And I was like, oh, New Year's, I'm going to, New Year, new me. Didn't work out. I literally gave it a week and a half, and I was really over going to the bank and sitting in the line and getting this money and stuff out. Then I tried it again, later on, a year later, and I was like, oh, I'll try it again because, financials were looking a little bit, sketchy. And I was like, okay, I can, do it and try to see how I can, maximize my money, and it didn't work out. Now, because we're in, a pandemic, we're in different circumstantial times, having a nest egg, having a savings is what we need. So to be able to say you're putting away for something greater, I'm thinking, once I get to a predetermined amount for his bills, I'm thinking of using this ROPB to save up for headphones or something that I really want that I know just outright buying. I could have bought, but just trying to, offset the cost. Knowing I saved for it more so than this swiping my card. Because I always have that, like, instant gratification, like, guilt. So, like, I'll get something. Like, I got my new iPad, 2019 I got it. And as soon as I got it, I didn't open it for 3 days. I didn't open it for 3 days because I literally... No, or was it last year when maybe it was last year when the first stimulus came out. $600 came... Yeah, that's when it was. Last year when the $600 came out. And I didn't open it for three days because I was feeling really guilty for, like, swiping my card and buying it. I really wanted it, and I had the funds, but it was just like, oh my gosh, swipe. And I had this shiny new object, and I'm like, oh, should I have done that? Did I make the right choice? I mean, now I love the thing, so I'm like, okay, yes, I did. But in the moment, it was a guilt thing. Like when I got my iPhone 11 before I got the 12 Pro Max, it was a guilt thing. When I get myself something, because this is me, I treat others before me. Like, I'll get people things, oh, you want this, oh, you need that, oh, you da. I'll do that before I give myself anything. So when I finally go and treat myself, it's so hard to feel, good about it. It's so hard to feel good about it because I'm like, oh, I shouldn't get myself that. I don't really deserve it. I don't deserve to have this or deserve to have that. And you do. That's why I was watching a person on Cashflow stuffing on YouTube, and she was talking about paying yourself first. So she gives herself $100 out of her check and pays herself back. And I was like, wow, I don't, why? You worked for it. It's yours. You don't have to worry about paying yourself back. What are you doing? And then I realized she's giving herself a leg to stand on. Basically, she's giving herself a stepping stone. And she's making a financial nest egg, kind of. But she's also telling herself she's worth it. She worked hard. She deserves it. And so my advice to you guys is you work hard. You deserve it. I'm not saying go balls to the walls every check and blow budget. No, but I'm saying if there's something you want and you're saving up for it, when you get it, don't feel guilty. Don't feel buyer's guilt, saver's guilt. Because you do so much for other people. You deserve something nice as well. So if you go out and buy that new gadget, the new TV, the new watch, the new car, you earned it. You're worth it. That should be our new mantra. You've earned it. You're worth it. Say, I earned it. I'm worth it. All right, guys. Now I'm starting to become a motivational speaker here, and that's totally different topic. I still haven't put this money away yet. But yeah, this is Tip to Be Square signing out. See you on the flip side. Love you like family.